Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So allow me to speak in English. So good afternoon, everyone. First of all, thank you for being here today. I think I'm really happy to see all of you joining this placement test. So it's not because I'm the head of Center for Data Information Technology. It's not my job actually, but I want to see you grow globally. So I think one of the key message that you need to have is like able to speak English. So I think, and as Bu Indra mentioned, that today is not just about the task. It's not about the English placement task. So I think this is about starting a journey because I believe, I do believe that you can speak English as long as you have patience, as long as you have motivation, as long as you have confidence. What the confidence? It's like you have high level confidence. It's like nggak tahu malu, gitu, something like that. So a journey to become more confident, more global, and also more connected. Because if you want to be more global, more connected, you have to be uh, able to speak English because speaking English is not just language, it's about communication, it's about feel it. So when you speak English, it's not about whether or not your grammar is correct, whether or not uh, I I do mistaken something like that. It's about people who speak with you understand what you're talking about. So the question is why English matters. Um, I think as we all know that we are working on the field of data, technology, and also digital transformation. I think every day we read document in English. I think as your student, I believe that all the paper that you read is everything in English. I think all the document or technical technical standard or everything is normally written in English. So we join meeting. Well, we can do like join meeting in English sometimes. Well, sometimes we pretend to understand everything in English. But I think I do believe that most of you, I think some of you love watching movie. And I think most of the movie that you see is, I think, produced in English. So be honestly, I think English is not just something nice to have. I think it's must have. So if you want to collaborate globally, I think if you want to have friends globally, if you want to learn faster, if you want to adopt new technologies, I think when you're doing like coding through YouTube, I think most references in English. If you want to study abroad, like most of you, you have to speak English. You have to able to speak English. And if you want to represent Indonesia on the international stage, you have to speak English, unless you are president. So you can have translator inside on your side. But English in this context as a bridge. So I believe, I think believe is all my also my experience. I believe many of us had this experience. So I think we understand English, and then but when we need to speak English, suddenly like loading, I'm thinking too much what I'm going to speak, whether or not this word is nice to say, something like that. And sometimes we have note, we prepare good sentence in our head, but when it come out, it's become what do you call like become something completely different. But it doesn't matter. It's normal. This is human. So today I want to emphasize one things. So as I said early, learning English require confidence. Require confidence, more confidence. You must be brave. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Don't be afraid of making mistake. So because actually, if you never make mistake, it's mean you never try. Because in a language learning, trying is everything. So let me share a simple rule. Let's say, for example, speak more, think less. Because most of us, when we want to speak or we have too much, is overthinking. We have is a bit worry. It's my experience when I went to when I was like young civil servant. I have note when before I speak English, but suddenly it's complete difference. So I think it's better to have practice more, worry less, because I believe that your grammar doesn't need to be perfect. Because when you go abroad, so native speaker doesn't correct your grammar. They very nicely to see you speak English. They very well, please, you can speak English. So also, your pronunciation about your pronunciation does not to be like sound a native English. Doesn't need to be like Harry Potter, like something like that. To be like British and so forth and so forth. But it's speak naturally as long as people understand you. So that's the point. As long as people understand you, and also you have confidence. That's communication. Because I have experience when I speak English in and a non-native speaker, they always correct me. But I think you have to speak English with native speakers, and also now we have AI, so you can speak English with chatbot. And today we are very lucky. In the past, we to practice English, you need we needed to like expensive courses like Wall Street in Jalan Sudirman. I never afforded to take this English courses because too expensive. And also you have to access to native speakers. I'm lucky when I was like civil servants, I work with more native speakers. But like I'm just confident. Even my friend told me that, whoa, what English is it? What kind of English? What kind of English you talking about? But it doesn't really matters. I think now we can speak English, we can learn English anytime, anywhere. We have AI, so you can talk to ChatGPT anytime. Well, no judgment. I think AI is very politely than human, no laughing at you. Like when you talk to like native speaker when you can. I think we need to bring like native speaker in Pusdatin, I believe. Well, or you can also speak AI chatbot when you cannot. So just practice every day. Even you can record it what you're saying, so you can see, you can hear what you're talking about. So even just 5 or 10 minutes, and also like 10 new vocab is also nice to have. So sometimes like when you talk to AI, it's more patient than human. So if you can make like let's say you can try like you can make the same mistake 10 times, for example. So the AI can still say, oh, that's okay. Let's try again. But when you try to speak with your colleague, maybe they say, okay, sudah cukup. Okay, bubar. But that's the thing. English need to be like practice. Now, today, I think the placement task. So I think it's not just to measure how it's just sort of like to see how your English in the with current state. So please don't think that is this is that the exam. So it is just about who is the best. It's not just about who is the best, who is the worst. So it's about understanding um, where you're today. So we can design. I think Bu Indra mentioned that we can design the right learning paths for you, and also support your growth, and also help you improve effectively. But I think, and one thing, so these courses just started. It's not make sure it doesn't mean after you complete these courses you can speak English faster or fluently, but it's just to make you to encourage you to be honest, to be relaxed, and also keep improving your English. So I I mean, like, as I said that, why I'm really encouraging you to speak English, because like for me as a head of center for data, it's not my job actually. It's not my job to improve the human resources. It's not my, but I believe inside your team, we have amazing talents. We have very strong technical skill, and also we have analytical thinking. We have strong commitment, and we just need to strengthen one more things: communication in English. So that's your idea can beyond Indonesia. It's not only locally in Ciputat, but because your idea deserves to be heard globally. I mean, and your idea to be heard globally and to be connected globally. So my hope is very simple. One day, what we can present in international forum, for let's say, for example, 5 or 6, I can see one of people here, let's say, for example, can speak English, because I had experience when I was like in my previous organization. um, One of my um, civil servant candidate, now he can speak English better. Previously, he cannot speak English, but we always encourage him to speak English. But now he can be a speaker in international forum. So one day we can. I hope we can see we can some of you can present in the international forum, and also collaborate with the global partner. I think we have many global partners. Also, some of you can also lead digital transformation discussion, like with Singapore, with the US, and so forth and so forth. And I believe that on that stage, so you don't feel nervous, you feel ready, you feel confidence, and you feel proud. That's the thing that when I was during that time, so I just feel ready, feel confident, because English need to be to have more confidence to speak with. So, and remember, fluent English and not just about speaking English. Sometimes people speak very fast, but nobody can understand. But better, speak slowly, speak clearly, and also speak confidently. So I think let's start this journey together. So again, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Lah tahzan. Don't be jangan bersedih. Don't overthink, and just start speaking, because the best way to learn English is to use it, because learning English, you have to feel it. You have to feel it. You have to, yeah, something like that. When I say like, oh, what happened today? You just feel it, what you're going to say, because you don't memorizing something. You don't need to overthinking. Don't overthinking. Just feel it, use it, and something like that. So you can be mastering English. So again, thank you, Bu Indra. Thank you, everyone here. Thank you also for your attention. So again, this is your place to start to practicing English, and also good luck for your placement test. And let's grow together, because we want to go globally, and to make it our innovation can make a better future for education. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.